Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome back to episode 5 of our Valheim Let's Play. Let me go ahead and get you caught up real quick on some things we've done. I'm going to go ahead and first show you the map. So, I've done a lot of recon, as I said I was going to go ahead and do between the two episodes. So, I've done a lot of recon, went all the way around our starter island, and it's a good size. We've got some meadows and a lot of black forest, but look at what we have down here. We actually have some swamp connected, so I'm pretty excited. And we have found our trader, so that's cool. In addition, I have also started a new base right down here. So I've basically moved from the opposite side of the island all the way down to the south. I've started a place there. It's near water. But yeah, so what we're going to do today in this episode is we're going to do some chamber diving. All right, we're going to do some chamber diving and work on getting some surtling cores. Okay, so you can see here, I'm already in a burial chamber. Already in a burial chamber here. Went ahead and put a campfire down here just so I get a little bit of comfort and all that jazz. And we're going to work our way through. I do have a few fun toys with me. I've got a club, I've got a shield, but most importantly, the stag breaker. And I'm going to go ahead and go through these burial chambers, probably very similar to how I go through swamp crypts, and that's simply, well, dealing a lot of damage without even being threatened. So I usually like to go to the right first. I like to start on the right and work through, so we're going to start working through this burial chamber and see how many cores we can land in here. I wonder, how do you do against the ghost? You do okay. The nice part is I can close this door, and I can deal some damage through the walls. Gotta love AoE damage. Oh, hey, by the way, I made a drastic mistake in one of my last videos by saying that in the lower left-hand corner was the Eikthyr buff timer. That's absolute false. If I were to pop my Eikthyr timer right now, the buff actually appears in the upper right. It's a 5-minute buff with a 20-minute cooldown. I had everything backwards. Apologies. Apologies. It was all backwards. I'm horrible. I'm bad. It's what it is. But, hey, we move on. We move on. Okay, so, let's see. Anything back here? Anything at all? Nothing. Interesting. All right. You know, we could pick up the yellow mushrooms. Not going to worry about picking up the yellow mushrooms. They give us a little bit of light and illumination, and well, I'm okay with that. Especially if I'm going to run around with Stag Breaker. This is a pretty good size chamber. It's a good size chamber for sure. Hey, there's some surtling cores. All right. So we'll see how many cores we can come out with. These surtling cores are very important. We're going to use them in a great many things, including we're going to use them as lighting in some areas when we manage to have an abundance of. But we need them for our kilns and our smelters. Before we can really start to go collect ourselves tin and bronze, we've got to be able to melt said tin and bronze. Oh, hello, boys. Stag Breaker, telling you, just like the iron sledge, it really is a game changer, especially against, honestly, we could say swamp creatures. And even though these chambers are in the Black Forest, it happens to be filled with skeletons that we will find a lot of in the swamps. So I can't recommend the Stag Breaker enough for chores like this. I mean, you can see the damage it does. Sure, you could argue perhaps it's somewhat cheesy that I can do the damage through the door, but you know what? I'm going to take every advantage I can get in this game, because man, can it be punishing. So I'll take everything I can get. Everything. Oh, hello. I have been working somewhat on my block skill so that I could... I thought I thought the higher our block went, the damage absorbed when blocking with the weapon or shield, I think the higher our skill goes with that, the the more damage we're able to block. I, I, I thought that's how it worked. Somebody can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. It's very possible I am wrong, but I thought that's how it worked. So, yeah. Okay. So we're going to make our way through the chambers here. Oh, hello. Got a spawner there. Really good time right here to use the old stag breaker. That is an elite on the other side of the door, by the way. That was an elite skeleton. I'm pretty sure. Number one, for how much damage I needed to do for it to die. Oh yeah, by the way, there's our elder. So we'll be doing some sailing to get to Elder. Unless there happens to be a very large black forest on the other side of the swamp we found. Okay, so this isn't too bad. So if you're not familiar with how often cores drop, it's pretty much a solid RNG process. It's totally random. And so we need a lot of cores. And so we've got 5 so far. Now 5 is enough to make a forge or a... Is it a forge or a kiln? Now I can't even think of the right term. A kiln or a smelter. I'm pretty sure we need 5 for each. So we've got enough for one of them. And so I like to make usually... Oh, we're going to close that. Yeah, let's just close that. That's a rancid remain. He can poison. I usually like to make 2 smelters for each kiln that I make. It's usually what I prefer to do. And usually I'll make 2 to 4 kilns, depending on how froggy I'm feeling. Honestly, most of the time we're going to go through these chambers, I'm going to be using Stagbreaker. Until it breaks. I just have to be cognizant of the fact that it will break at some point in time. And I'm happy about picking up rubies and ambers and coins and pearls because we found the vendor, right? We found our trader. And of course, we're going to buy the belt first, right? We're going to buy the belt first. I mean, hello, McFly. You got a belt. I don't know. In my opinion, you got to buy the belt first, right? You don't have to, but you know what I mean. I got to be careful, though, of my Stagbreaker breaking. I don't think it'll break in just one run. Okay, so while we picked up 8 surtling cores in that wing, we picked up none in that wing. So it oftentimes balances itself out. I have gone through chambers and managed to loot 10 to 12 cores, and I've gone through a full chamber and have managed to loot 0 before, so it does feel like it is all about the random. And we are done in here already. Okay, so we are done with this burial chamber already. We're walking out of this one with 8 cores. I am ecstatic about 8 cores, to be completely honest with you. Very happy with 8 cores. We're going to go ahead and run to the next chamber, so I'm going to pop my Aether buff. And I'm going to mark this chamber as completed. Is this the right chamber? Ooh, maybe I just completed a chamber that I wasn't... Ooh, mushrooms. Sorry, but you know how it is, right? We have a lot of food recipes that we're going to need mushrooms for. Yeah, okay, so this chamber is completed. Let's go ahead... Man, why does that seem so far away? So let's do this. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do completed, so that it's marked and I won't mistake it. And let's just make sure there's not another one over here. Nope, there's not. Cool. And then let's get rid of this one. Okay. So we're going to go ahead. Let's run over to our next chamber. And look, my goal is to get as many chambers done in this episode as possible. We've got 1 chamber done, and we're about 10 minutes in, so I feel like we're doing okay. Hey, I feel like we're doing okay. Any copper here? No. So I have done... I did try to do homework, right? And just kind of prepare this a little bit. I don't know if I... you know what? Bummer. I don't have the materials to make a campfire. What do I need? 2 wood, 5 stone. We're going to go get 2 wood, 5 stone real quick. I like having a campfire right in the front. Is that necessary? No. I mean, necessary would be a stretch, but it's nice. It's nice. And honestly, I should have just destroyed the campfire I had in the other one, so my apologies, I'm littering. Is this a regular wood stump? Yeah, okay. You never can tell here in the Black Forest. Sometimes you got pine. That might take me too long to break up. Let's just break this one up. And we'll go find some stone. And then we'll get into the second chamber here. Alright, we should have enough wood for that campfire. We gotta go find ourselves some stone. I suppose we could just... Oh, you know what? I didn't bring the pickaxe. I wanted to keep my weight down, of course. And, yeah, that's alright, because we've got the mats on the floor here. Okay, let's head back. Let's go do this second burial chamber here. You know, if I can get... if I can leave these 3... Whoops, sorry. If I can leave these 3 burial chambers with 15... with 15 cores, I'll be extremely happy, to be honest with you, because that'll allow me to do 1 kiln and 2 smelters for the time being. Oh yeah, you see that? I'm just gonna hang out and chill. I mean, if I wanted to be really cheeky about it, I could try to empty out these hallways into the main room here and try to get these the skeletons to run through the fire here. I mean, it can't happen. Instead, this would be faster. I mean, I wanted to show you. I wanted to be cool and show you, but... So, oh, hi. I'm a big fan of parry in the game, so I'm a big fan of running around with a shield unless I can have a weapon of some kind that has enough of a rating on it, you know. For example, I'd love to run around with a 2-handed weapon that has enough. Is it parry rating? I think it's parry rating. It's parry rating to get the job done. I'd love to be able to do that. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what 2-handed weapons are in the game since the last time I played. See if there are any that actually have a decent rating. I want to say they've changed it. I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong here, I want to say when they first rolled this game out, you couldn't get a parry. You couldn't get you couldn't get the stun. We'll call it a stun, I guess, but you couldn't get the stun off if it wasn't a full parry. I want to say that was a thing, but I could be very wrong. But I feel like you couldn't get a stun off, a stagger, if you didn't get a full parry. And so, well, you don't have to get the full parry in order to get the benefits of that stun, so that means you can kind of run around with a 2-handed weapon and feel like you're actually a Viking. Hey, there's a core. Okay. I'm not feeling the same amount of fruit. Oh, ooh, not feeling the same fruits from this labor that we had in our first one. He kind of scared me there a little bit. Okay. Man, dead end. If I'm not pulling cores out of here, I'm not feeling like the run was valuable. Okay, well that's 2 from here. Maybe this last wing will make it worth it. Or this last wing will give us nothing. In which case, well, you know, because that's a thing. Because we already experienced. Oh, what do we got? We got 3. Yeah, this could kill me. I gotta close the door. Cheese mode. Is it cheese though? Is it really cheese mode? I mean, it's AoE damage, right? I mean, it certainly is not as challenging as dealing with them each, but all I would do, I'd open... Look, at the end of the day, most people would open up the door, take a swing or two, close the door. Open up the door, take a swing or two, close the door. I mean, that's... Oh, boy. Okay. Ooh. I got a good amount of block on that 1 star. I was actually really surprised by that. Okay. Nada so far in this wing. This is turning out to be a bummer. Okay, we got one. See, I can stand there and do it. Do not let it be said that Toof won't stand there and take it on the chin. Okay. Well, that's it. That's it for that one. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy this instead. And we're going to complete this one. Call this one completed here. And we're going to move to our... We're going to move to a third one down there on the coast. We are going to have to... I think I'm going to actually... To help with my muscle memory, I think I'm going to move my food from my hot bars to my bag. Because I feel like most of the time I should have the opportunity to open up my bags and eat. So I think I want to use those hotkeys for... I feel like I want to use the hot... Okay, I need to get a couple more pieces, another piece of wood. I feel like I need the hot... I probably want to use the hotkeys for more immediate needs, you know what I'm saying? Like the oh crap buttons. The buttons that you need when things go wrong. Stamina potions, because eventually we can make stamina potions. Health potions, things like that. Okay, so that was a skeleton. There's got to be a chamber around here somewhere. There is a chamber. It's right there. All right. Looks like I probably cleared some of these skeletons out. Some of the skeleton guards out. All right. Let's head in. Let's head in and see if we have some better luck in this burial chamber here. We should be able to get this third chamber done in this episode. That should not be a problem. All right. Alright, so what are we at? We're at 10 cores. I really want to be able to get... I'm really hoping for 5 cores out of this run here, because I'd like to be able to make 3 stations. But, well, it's all about the random. I don't know how the song goes. It's all about the bass. I don't think I can really turn that into it's all about the randomness. I'll let somebody else try. Alright. Okay, well, this wing... Wait, no. We had multiple doors that... Yeah, okay. So far, this wing is a disappointment. Okay, there's at least 1 core. We got a door there. Oh, hello. Now, there are multiple ways to get cores. We could, if we wanted to, be really crazy. Go scout out the swamp. And go fight, literally go fight surtlings in the swamp if we wanted to, because there are creatures in the swamp called surtlings, and when you kill them, well, you get cores and get decent, like 2 to 3 cores, I think, or something like that. So that is one way that you could farm cores. Plus, you get coal, but we're definitely not strong enough for that yet because. Well, I know a lot of people who actually go into the swamp in like troll armor, and I don't know if I'm that skilled, to be completely honest with you. I'm not sure. I think I may play still a little too reckless to make that happen. Okay, so 3 chambers, 12 total cores. 12 total cores out of 3 chambers. Definitely could have been better. Definitely could have been better. So do we have any chambers close by? I don't know if we have any more chambers close by. Not that we found yet. chamber way over there. We could, you know what we could do? We could head over to the trader. We could go back to base. I can show you guys the new Ponderosa, and we could grab our coins and stuff, and we could head over to the trader and buy. Maybe we can buy some. We could buy the weight belt. So I have 103 coins on me. This is 160. Selling these is 85. Yeah, let's go back to. We're gonna run back to the base real quick. Oh my gosh, I missed a core. Wait. Oh, because I never went down this. Oh, I didn't even go. Holy cow. Obviously, obviously I'm malfunctioning right now because I almost skipped 2 wings. And the first wing that I didn't skip but almost skipped gave me a core, and ho Yahtzee. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, all right. This is it right here. This is the kind of load you'd like to be able to pull from a chamber. Nice. We're at 18 cores, so 2 more cores, and I could make 4 stations. 2 more cores, I could make 4 stations. And honestly, with 3 stations, I'd feel pretty decent. Okay, so that is it. That is it. That's everything in here. But fruitful. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm not even done yet. Holy cow. I'm like wanting to shut myself down here way early. I'm wanting to shut myself down way early here. Let's not do that. We need all of the cores we can get, all of the amber. We need all the money we can get too, because I want to get that weight belt. It adds like 150 more encumbrance. It's an astronomical amount, especially when we're getting into the phase where we're going to start mining. Okay, now I have cleared everything in here. All right, now I have cleared everything in here. Nothing else to clear, nothing else to grab. So we'll go ahead and just destroy this one. All right, so let's head back to the base real quick. I'll show you guys the base real quick. It is nighttime, so we'll probably head back to the base and rest. Let's go ahead and remove that one, and we're going to call it completed. So let's go back to the base. We'll take a rest at the base. We'll grab our coins and gems, and if I've got enough to get the belt, I think the belt costs 950. I think. If I can roughly calculate that I've got the money for the belt, we're going to head to the trader, and hopefully on the way to the trader, we run into another, whatchamacallit? Come on. Oh, chamber. Another chamber or 2, really. I think I want to probably get some wood on the way back, too. Because I want to be able to fill up these, I'd like to be able to fill up my kilns. So you guys could see the small little base I built while offline. I did that to save you guys the anguish of watching it all, right? Just trying to save you all some time of watching all of that, just like I did with the recon, right? Just like I did with the recon. So my plan, I think, for the channel is to kind of combine Let's Plays and live streams. I'll live stream on YouTube. I think is where I'm going to move to for that. But I think so we'll have you'll have the Let's Play videos like we're doing now, you're watching now, and then when I stream, it'll be the same game. So it'll be kind of a combination of 2 things. I hope that's okay. I guess if there's thoughts and or feedback on that, please let me know, because I'm willing to acquiesce, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's do this. Don't have enough of the stone on us yet to make charcoal kiln. Okay, so we need 50. So we're going to come pick all of this stuff up. And I think to begin with, I'm just going to put these things kind of right out here. Just kind of right out here. You can see here I've got I got a little cozy shack there. I started digging out a pit because I think we'll build into the ground, and I wanted to see how deep I could go, stuff like that. But so I think what we'll do is let's build a kiln. We're just gonna build them here for now. I don't have enough stamina. It's hilarious. Hilarious. What else weighs tons? The wood. Yeah, and the bones. Okay. And you know what? Did I threw all of that stuff. You know what? It's all resting underneath this. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you. That's what happens when that's a lack of proper planning right there. Just arbitrarily threw that stuff on the ground and paid for it by having to destroy that and replace. That's okay, because we're going to do that. And then we're going to do just one smelter for now, because that's what we have the goods for. Then we're going to drop that. Huygen wants to talk to me. No doubt he wants to talk to me and let me know that, hey, you're doing really great, buddy. We're going to get charcoal going. He's just letting us know that because we've built a smelter, we can melt ore. Okay. So we're going to start producing ourselves some coal. All right. So you can see here. Hey, look at that. Yeah, cute little place. We've got ourselves a Yule tree here. We've got ourselves a log. Just sit there. It's cozy, right? It's just a nice little cozy cabin. We're not going for anything super slick and cool right now. All right. I do need... Let me find my goodies. Okay. Let me do some math. I know. Snuck. 260. So that's 495. 595. 655. 725. So we're not there. We're not there just yet. We don't yet have enough. So what we're going to do is we need to go. We're going to have to do some exploring, collect a little bit more. Let's go ahead and dump these cores here. Let's dump feathers. Let's dump these skulls. I want to make sure that when we go do our exploring, we've got enough room. But I kind of want to two birds, one stone this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep all of these valuables on me, so that I can hit up the trader while we're out there. So we are going to need to go do some more exploring and go find some more chambers, and we're going to go check over by the trader to do that. I mean, I found some more chambers, but I've got 4 of them up here that I could go hit up. But I do want to go do some more exploring by the trader. And yes, you can see here where I died once because I was fighting a troll. Well, okay, I was trying to get coarse wood while I was fighting the troll, so I really wasn't exactly fighting the troll as much I was. Anyway, I think you're picking up what I'm laying down. Okay, so let's do this. Let's. I'm gonna take a seat here. Oh, is that the only way that I can sit on this log? Can I not sit any other way? No, apparently it's going to be that way. Okay. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for episode 5. I hope you enjoyed it. 3 chamber runs. See what kind of goodies we have. I'll be back with episode 6 here soon. But, if you're enjoying things, feel free to mash the like button. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're digging it. Most of all, please feel free to leave any comments you guys have about how I might be able to make things better, any questions you might have about the game, anything like that. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you soon.